This message is for a very specific person, the owner of a small UK accounting practice who didn't inherit a firm, didn't buy a ready-made client list, but built everything from scratch. One client at a time, one referral at a time, year after year. For more than 2 decades, you've been the person responsible for everything. Protecting clients, handling HMRC deadlines, supporting staff, solving problems before anyone else even notices them. When something goes wrong, it lands on your desk. That's the reality of running a small practice. And if you've been doing it for 25 years or more, there's a good chance something else has started to creep in quietly. Fatigue, not because you stopped caring, but because you've been carrying the responsibility for so long. At some point, a thought appears. Maybe it's time to step back. But the moment you start looking at how to exit, the usual options feel uncomfortable. Selling through a broker can create uncertainty. Clients start hearing things. Staff begin to worry about their future. And buyers often rely on bank financing, which means banks start influencing the structure of the deal. Before long, the process feels less like a transition and more like losing control of the business you built. For many practice owners, that's not the outcome they want, because the real priority isn't just money. It's protecting the people involved, the clients who trusted you for years, the staff who helped build the firm, and the reputation that took decades to earn. That's where structured succession becomes an alternative worth understanding. Instead of a sudden sale, the transition happens gradually. Clients continue to receive the same care. Staff stability remains a priority. The firm continues operating normally. And rather than forcing a buyer to pay everything up front, the consideration is structured over time and funded through the future recurring fees the practice generates. It allows the firm to continue functioning smoothly while you reduce your involvement step by step. No public listing, no unnecessary disruption. Just a carefully managed transition that respects the work you've spent years building. If you are an accounting practice owner in the UK and stepping back within the next 1 to 5 years has crossed your mind, it may be worth exploring whether this approach could suit your situation. If you'd like to have a private conversation, you can send a message and we can talk confidentially. Discretion is always respected.